sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's our visiting team and our home team. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4. Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
First down, Armadillos.
Quick slant. This is caught by Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 15. And an Albuquerque.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. So, from 37, here's second and a couple. Pearsall, the man in motion. Second down. Nix. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Armadillos will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready. Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
They get
8-yard
big
line.
yardage on the deep ball. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing,
And he's in. And scores a touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And his guys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Visitors 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Armadillos offense ready to see the football for the second time. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 40.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
17 yards.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for number
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
The 11-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
The line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way for the touchdown. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Visitors 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Armadillos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. Plenty of scoring already. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Genty. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In motion is Barner. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty.
Nix's pass. Complete to
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that 1st down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
There's a short one. He's got strain. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to see what they can do. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Receiver in motion, going right. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. He'll step up and run. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. It's strange. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. 3rd and 7. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And the rush gets over. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Armadillos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw is Nix. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Nix to the air again on second down.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple.
Number 33,
it's
the
second
ball
down.
carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and
Oh, now
6.
flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And his guys can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Armadillos offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Nix. Open, left side is Barner. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
We're all set to kick this one away. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd down. Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense is going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And his guys stretch things out even further.
Visitors 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 29-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one completes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And an Albuquerque first
On the ground, it's Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On second down, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Here comes 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Now Nix going to look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Albuquerque first down.
On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
32-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. They run out of the gun with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. And now facing 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Intended for
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll complete it to Barner. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
In motion is Barner.
Albuquerque, first down.
Big snap on first and 10. Taken in right side by Barner. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the 41. Here's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. And he's Stutzman there for the stop.
At the 39-yard line.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Pearsall, the man in motion. Nix from the gun on third down. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and
A bit of a
7.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Second down, they need 7. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Looking to create a little spark here on third down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Give the ball over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And they appear to be ticketed for a 3-0 preseason finish. Sometimes that's meaningful, sometimes not, but we'll see what they can do here. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here's second and 6.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. first down, right back to Mitchell. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
31-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Brings up third and
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for number 89.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34.
The Armadillos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Slot man in motion left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to the air again on second and 10. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
It's third down. And
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's good for an Albuquerque first down.
They motion the slot man left.
The 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left.
4. It's now second and 6.
Back to the air one more time. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Complete to number 80. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Slot man going to move in motion left. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
T.J. Edwards on the tackle.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And 6.
On third down, Murray. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's pick is good. And his guys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Send a man in motion right. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Throwing now from the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Slot man in motion left.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Albuquerque, 1st down.
Back to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald on.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Our home team 36, visitors 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.